Hi guys, this is Gabby from The Savvy Professor. In today's video, I will discuss the differences between joint tenants and tenants in common. Watch till the end to know the final verdict on how they compare. But first, let's start with the differences. So the main difference between them is ownership. Joint tenants means that each owner has equal rights to the property. For instance, if there are two tenants, each owns 50%. Tenants in common can have unequal shares. For example, suppose there are three tenants in common. The first tenant may own 50% of the home, while the second and third person may each own 25%. If you are a couple buying property together, joint tenancy would be more suitable due to equal ownership. Right of survivorship. When a joint owner dies, their share of the property automatically goes to the surviving joint owner. This means that it is impossible to leave your share to anyone else. On the other hand, tenants in common do not have a right of survivorship. In case of death, each co-owner can decide who will be the beneficiary of the ownership as part of their estate. Having the freedom to choose who will be the beneficiary makes tenants in common superior. Timing of ownership. Tenancies in common can be obtained at different times. This means that you can get an interest in the property later after individuals have entered into a tenancy in common ownership. It differs from joint tenancy in that in this arrangement, tenants have to obtain shares of the property at the same time within the same deed. Tenancy in common therefore has more flexible rules than joint tenancy. But do they have any similarities? Yes, they're similar in that they are both arrangements that allow you to own property with someone else. Additionally, in both arrangements, the actions of one tenant can affect the other. For instance, if a co-tenant fails to settle a debt, the creditor can pursue the property and the property interest may be sold or divided. To sum up, how do they compare? Joint tenants or tenants in common. When I decided to own property with my spouse, we agreed to be joint tenants. I like this arrangement because even if he contributes more towards paying the mortgage, we have equal ownership. I also have another property that I have bought with a group, and for this we agreed to be tenants in common. I like this arrangement since it has more flexible rules and gives me the freedom to leave my share of the property to my beneficiary of my choice. Therefore, both arrangements are equally good. Thanks for watching.